Hey there folks, welcome you all to a little surprise vlog actually, and it's going to be a very short one, and anyone who watches the channel will know it is my birthday today, people. Yes, it is. And I was actually avoiding doing a birthday vlog because I felt like it was a little bit of like, everybody give me attention. But then hey, isn't that every vlog? Anywho, so I apologise if perhaps I'm a little bit slurrier than normal when you see these vlogs, but it's because I had not anticipated doing a vlog tonight. I was sitting in the garden in the sunshine, just enjoying the latter part of the day of my birthday, and Aaron Brew informed me out of the blue that there's apparently been a release date announced for The Last of Us Part 2, which is what spurned it on, because I thought, well, I don't want to leave it till bloody Friday, because then everyone will have said it anyway. Not that you don't all know this already, but if you didn't, The Last of Us Part 2 now has a new release date of June the 19th, people. So if you were one of these people wondering, what? It's been cancelled, when am I going to get it? There you go. So whatever they've done, they've managed to give us a release date of June the 19th, which it has always been the case of. I'm trying to find a good angle. I was trying to find an angle that wasn't just a boring wall, but anyway. And also where I could rest my arm, because it gets really bloody sore. Anyway, yeah, so, I mean, we all know that the problem was clearly that they couldn't get all the physical copies out to the fans. You know, if they'd released it online only, that would have worked, that would have been fine, but they could not get the physical copies sorted out for the fans. And June the 19th is clearly a date that they can match. And also, the Ghost of Tsushima has been delayed by the same amount of time. I haven't looked up what that means, but it's the same kind of timescale. So it's not that much of a delay, really, is it? You know what I mean? We'll all be fine, people. But I'm super stoked for that, to be fair. And this conversation arose because between friends and family, I've ended up with £50 worth of well, £50. It's £50, some of it Amazon, some of it cash. And I was like, what am I going to spend that on? And it did dawn on me initially to say, well, use it to buy The Last of Us. And I thought, yeah, but I don't want to buy The Last of Us Part 2 until I know when it's out. And then, bizarrely enough, Aaron goes and tells me that while I'm sitting chilling on my birthday this evening. So, yeah, so I'm absolutely going to pre-order it now, because I feel like that's... I can't... I know it's been delayed a few times, but I can't see that being delayed any further. I mean, it's just, that would be insane, wouldn't it, if it was? Apologies to any Rangers fans. I love you as much as everybody else. Don't take this shirt as any kind of hatred. Anyway, actually, half of my family background is Rangers side. It just so happened that me and my brother ended up picking this side, not through any contest. It just, that's the way we fell. So, there's no sort of animosity with me and Rangers or anything. This is just the size I chose. It's fine. Be ye not worried about it, people. Anyway, moving swiftly on. So yeah, I would not normally, well, because I would not normally do a vlog in a t-shirt of such type. I would wear a gaming t-shirt. You all know that. It was last minute. Yeah, and it's my birthday, all right? Leave me alone. Anyway, I'm super excited that we've got a release date, people. I am. That's brilliant. And June 19th, it's like not that far away. We're talking about a month and a little bit, month and a half. Because we're at the tail end of April. We've only got a few days left of April. So you're talking about May and a half of June. So, yeah, super stoked. And I still think they could have got away with just launching it with the PS5. But anyway, I think part of that might be that if they can actually give us an ubered up version of The Last of Us Part 2 for the PS5 at launch, that would be a massive seller. Massive seller, wouldn't it? I mean, it means that they've appeased all of the fans that are PS4 players anyway. And then anyone who buys a PS5 gets an Uber version of that game. That is a massive selling point, that. If you're talking about... Here it is on PS4 at 30 frames per second, solid 30 frames per second at 1080p or whatever it is they do, on the Pro or whatever, and then you get it on the PS5 and it's 60 frames per second at fucking 4K. Can you imagine that? The shit. Hey, fucking give me two. Give me two. Can I just say, flaggins up to you all. Flaggins up Monday. It's not often, is it? Well, to be fair, it's my birthday, A, and B, I'm off this week. I'm on holiday. I think I might have mentioned it on the vlog on Friday. So I've been enjoying oh God, I've been telling you about this decking that I've been doing, right? So yesterday was the day that I had to use I got to the point where I needed to use the decking stripper. And that's substance, not a woman. Just in case you were wondering. And you've got to paint that on as much as you can, and do it in patches, and leave it for half an hour, let it soak in, and then try and scrub it off according to the tin. But there's no way that is scrubbing off. Like, the only way I got that off was because I had the jet spray. I tried scrubbing the first part that I did, and it was like, nothing's happening. Like, so, because you got to wait half an hour, let it seep in, and then apparently when you test it, it will just start scraping away. It didn't. But we're talking about, to be fair to the product, we're talking about probably 15 to 20 years worth of different coatings that have been on this decking. And I will, like, this is not a posh vlog, people, so we're talking about, I have taken footage of it in different stages, and I will show you it all at some point. Not that this is a decking channel, people. But a few of you have shown interest in seeing what the beginning, middle and end products were like. And I have been taking videos as I go, so you will see the transition. So I've now got it back to its bare wood. As much as I can get it back to its bare wood, I've got it back there. And the next job is to get the actual stainer on. Now the problem is you're supposed to leave it drying for 2 days. And this was only yesterday that I saturated that thing in water. I mean, gallons of water. The pressure washer basically rips all that stuff off. So I have to use a lot of it. And we're talking all day. It was 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Putting it on, jet spray. I mean, the jet spray in itself was an hour at a time. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 sessions of the jet sprayer once I'd put the stuff on. A lot. I mean, my water bill is going to be ridiculous. But it's done the job as best as it can possibly do it. It's back to its natural wood in most places. There's a little... We're only talking about... When I say most places, we're only talking about segments of mahogany I can't get off that you wouldn't notice if I showed you the video footage mostly. So when I put the cedar tint on, it'll just look like blemishes with a bit of luck. And so it looks, at the moment, looking out the window, it looks like... In fact, I might be able to show you. I'm not sure. I can't see the phone at this point, but... So it looks like the natural wood, like the fences are, which haven't been painted ever. So, you know, yesterday it was like 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. I'm honestly, I am sore in places I didn't even know I had places, people. I am so sore. It's just ridiculous. It was such hard work. I mean, I'm glad I did it. And also, I used the new power combi screwdriver / drill to put new screws in all the... Because it was a lot of it was just like loose and coming away. So I've used the decking screws to get that all screwed down. I mean, it's in proper good nick. As much as I can get it in good nick at the minute. If I ever have to go through this routine again, we'll be looking at new decking altogether. Because, like, there's no way that this is going to suffer getting stripped down again. I mean, it's... Some of the wood's already looking a little bit iffy. Not in many places, but in a few places, you can tell it's just had enough. But hopefully when I get the coat on it and stuff, it'll be fine. Can't remember why I went into the decking, but anyway. So there you are. Yeah, the main reason for this vlog was to let you know about The Last of Us Part 2 and the Ghost of Tsushima delays being now reignited with new launch dates. We don't have an actual date for the Ghost of Tsushima, I don't think, but it's been delayed by the same amount of time-ish. So we were looking, I think they were about a month apart, were they not, at the time? So maybe July, blah, August, blah, something like that. But they're not too far away. I mean, the upside is we're looking at a month and a bit to get The Last of Us Part 2, and that's great news. So I'm absolutely delighted with that. Anyway, I love you all. and I will do a proper vlog next week, hopefully. Well, actually I will. I'll do a proper vlog next week and talk more about the fact that we've got a proper launch date for The Last of Us Part 2 and what have you. Thank you to all of those people who've given me a happy birthday message before my actual birthday, which is today. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with the old gaming this week. I will be posting up more Greedfall because a number of you have expressed that you want to see more of it, so I will be playing some more Greedfall. So I think my week is going to comprise of Greedfall and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. So you will definitely get Greedfall. You might get some PS4 shares of Final Fantasy 7, but I won't be doing Let's Play of that. So I think this week you are going to be mostly getting Greedfall. I'll try and record enough to give you one a day from maybe Wednesday onwards, something like that. To be honest with you, there's not any point in me posting stuff up on a Monday and a Tuesday, generally speaking. I mean, this is right out of the ordinary because I normally avoid them because nobody's interested in it. For some bizarre reason, I don't know why, nobody watches any videos on my channel on a Monday and a Tuesday. It's like life takes over, people aren't, But from Wednesday onwards, and certainly Thursday onwards, through the weekend, the videos are alright view-wise. But so anyway, so we'll be looking at Greedfall from, if I recall, where are we now? Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, so I'll record on Wednesday and hopefully post them up for you on Wednesday. And in the midst of all of that, I'll sit and enjoy the Final Fantasy 7 Remake pretty much on my own, but if I feel the urge, I'll post up some more PS4 shares for you. Which means I'm not talking over them, but at least you get to see some of the stuff that I'm doing. So there you are. Anyway, thank you to everyone who's wished me a happy birthday, and I will be back with more very, very soon. From Wednesday onwards, with better luck. And I shall speak to you all really soon. You guys take it easy. Well, hang on, shall I say it, people? It has been an honour and a privilege, posting up a birthday vlog today. And I shall see you all very soon. Take it easy, guys. Bye.